It's a consensus to say that the world we live in today is far behind and distant from the world that was lived back then by our ancestors, both in terms of physical, social, and economic aspects, but mainly in terms of technology. Over the years, several innovations and discoveries have been made, which in one way or another have contributed to changing our way of thinking, acting, and relating to other people, resulting in the construction of a new civilization as we know it today. Throughout the process of discoveries and advancements in the technology industry, by far the internet was the greatest revolutionary technological innovation with global impact of all time. Currently, living without the internet is simply unthinkable. But have you ever stopped to think that it wasn't always like this? In the mid-20th century, when it was still in its early stages, the main means of communication at the time were basically the telegraph and the telephone. The use of the internet was limited only to email messages and data storage. Its use was also very restricted and exclusively for scientific purposes and government agencies. Even so, the system was not as efficient as we know it today because it suffered greatly from performance issues, low speed, and high development costs. With the arrival of Internet 2.0, the information age began. A new stage emerged, allowing users to no longer be mere spectators but to interact and collaborate with each other as content creators. Since its inception, several doors have been opened for new technological developments. Among them, the most revolutionary and what I consider to be the greatest discovery of the 21st century, surpassing even the internet itself, was the creation of blockchain technology. That is a network of encrypted information that is completely decentralized. This means that there is no central authority, entity, owner, or any external intermediary that can interfere with the functioning of the network, thus ensuring a high degree of reliability, security, and transparency in this system. This is a technology that allows the creation of a series of revolutionary products, such as cryptocurrencies, which are digital currencies that have no backing in any country. In addition to cryptocurrencies, blockchain can also be used for a multitude of things, such as tracking shipments and votes, validating documents like contracts and stock exchanges, financial transactions including not only value transfers, but also spearheading and strengthening the DeFi sector, which stands for decentralized finance. This works more or less like a bank, where one party borrows resources, and the other receives them in the form of interest on the other end. But all this is done in a decentralized manner. Furthermore, it is also possible to commercialize music, films, or even art and games using NFTs. These are basically an extension of the usability of blockchain, which aims to digitize things from the physical world to the virtual world. It's no wonder that more and more companies, businesses, and even countries are embracing this disruptive technology that continues to grow and advance globally. For these and other reasons, it is plausible to say that the digitization of the world is inevitable and accelerating. Today, with the advancement of technology and the internet, blockchain is becoming increasingly popular and widespread everywhere. However, like any other new technology that is still in its early stage of development and adoption, it is natural that some problems may arise, as happened with the internet in the past. With the arrival of blockchain and despite all its technological innovation, it also suffered from the same consequences, such as low performance, caused by delays in transfers, expensive fees, caused by congestion in its networks, and scalability issues, generated by bottlenecks within the network when trying to process multiple transactions simultaneously. In addition, existing blockchain-based projects on the market often suffer from high development costs, which are caused by a shortage of blockchain developers and experts. All these factors end up contributing to making it unfeasible and discouraging greater adoption and use of this technology on a massive scale. Thinking about this and conducting market research and analysis, in 2017 the NULS project was born. NULS is an open-source and decentralized blockchain infrastructure, offering fast, flexible, customizable and adaptive solutions based on the new Blockchain 3.0 standard, aimed at solving and eradicating the problems brought by version 1.0 and 2.0 blockchains, thus ensuring accelerated adoption of this technology. NULS has a structure with pioneering technologies in the market. Therefore, its experience in the sector is ahead of the competition. Its foundation is composed of interconnected microservices in an updated modular architecture. This means that its modules can be customized and shaped according to the criteria and needs of the developer. In mid-2019, with the aim of serving a larger number of developers and continuing the market expansionist vision, the network underwent a significant and major technological update called NULS 2.0. With this, the project became polyglot in terms of programming language, allowing virtually any programming language in its programming. greatly facilitating the lives of blockchain programmers and enthusiasts. With NULS 2.0, while one module can be developed using a certain language, the other can be developed in parallel with another language, all without any incompatibility between them. This was a tremendous advance in the sector and a very important milestone for the development of projects and integration of multilingual modules. In one of its modules, there is also the multi-chain interoperability technology called crosschain, which is the ability of a blockchain, or rather, a network, to communicate externally with other blockchains from completely different projects. For example, I have NULS, and I can transact freely through other networks, such as BNB Chain, Ethereum, Polygon, and many more. With this, technological barriers and frontiers are eliminated, greatly expanding integration possibilities and freedom, both for the network itself and for the user in general. Highlighting the issue of freedom and integration, it is understandable that some people tend to trust much more in solid and robust projects than simply giving up all of this to invest in another project that offers better technology. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, for example, have the highest market capitalization, the highest liquidity available, more security, and the highest number of institutional investors. Therefore, the issue of trust on the part of conservative investors was somewhat limiting the expansion of this market. But what if I told you that it is possible to experience NULS technologies without giving up Bitcoin and the Ethereum ecosystem? Didn't understand? Let me explain. Well, recently NULS integrated Bitcoin and Ethereum as native gas fees within its ecosystem. This means that holders of these cryptocurrencies will be able to interact with NULS and its multi-chain and DeFi tools. For Bitcoin holders, NULS is creating a new second layer module within its Chainbox tool. This tool facilitates the development of modular blockchains. Through this module, Bitcoin transactions will become much faster, lighter, and without any network congestion, thanks to the high efficiency of the NULS blockchain, further increasing the scalability and adoption of the market-leading cryptocurrency. On the other hand, for Ethereum holders, the news now is that NULS is compatible with the ETHEREUM standard, which is the virtual machine that executes smart contracts on the Ethereum blockchain. By incorporating the ETHEREUM, NULS allows developers to create and execute smart contracts and dApps on the NULS platform, which is a much faster, lighter, scalable, and modular blockchain, all using the same programming language and standards that are familiar on Ethereum. This facilitates the migration of existing projects from Ethereum to the NULS platform, allowing users and developers to take advantage of the technologies and resources offered by the NULS ecosystem, such as its crosschain system with more than 40 available networks, NULS Chainbox, which is a modular construction tool, and DeFi tools, like nulswap, nulswap, swapbox, NULS POCM, among others. Embracing interoperability means freedom of choice among various development options, and being able to use useful tools that meet the user's needs. And best of all, without giving up Bitcoin and Ethereum or any project that the user trusts. All of this can help attract more developers, users, and projects to the NULS platform, further increasing its adoption and market value. Over time, both science and technology have gained tools that have facilitated the development of processes and services. Technological innovations have significantly reduced time and money costs, while increasing productivity and efficiency. Companies that were previously supported only by manual and mechanical aspects have radically changed their structures to something more automated and straightforward. For example, modular construction aims to quickly build houses from pre-assembled modules, or website creation companies like Wix, which provide a set of ready-made structures, making it easy to create any type of website, even for people with no experience in the field. And that's exactly what NULS does, but focused on the blockchain industry. Nowadays, companies, businesses, and even blockchains based on static solutions that are difficult to modify, in a world that is constantly developing technologically, will inevitably be left behind. Only companies and blockchains with dynamic and flexible characteristics such as NULS will survive in the market. By pioneering the concept of microservices and modularity, NULS is a reference in the sector and is ahead of the competition. Its platform embraces both projects that want to migrate to a faster, easier, and more efficient blockchain, and common users who want to take advantage of the tools and technologies of this ecosystem. All of this is reason enough to make NULS one of the most promising and revolutionary projects in the blockchain industry. Well guys, that's all for today. Thank you very much for your audience. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss the next content. Until next time, bye bye.